Thursday, June 30th, 2016, right here at the University of St. Martin. The Gifted Foundation, in collaboration with the University of St. Martin, will be hosting our 2016 Royalty Awards. And what that awards is all about is we've asked 10 high schools locally to nominate students in the areas of community service, academics, leadership, expressive arts, and athletics. Find outstanding male and female students and nominate them so that we can celebrate them. And so this award ceremony is both recognition and awarding of the winners in those categories.
So what does a person go to look for to able to nominate this person?
Well, the faculty and staff of the schools, they would have experience and have observed the students operating in these different areas. They know the outstanding students who are diligent in their academics. They also know the students who have been excelling in the sports and exercising a certain amount of discipline in the area of sports. Community service, those who constantly give back and have a sense of volunteerism. And so from the staff and the school management and even their peers, they've identified these students who stand out in these areas, and they submit the nomination to the Gifted Foundation.
And then the Gifted Foundation, they receive these things and then they go through them.
We received the nominations, we posted them to our Facebook page. Persons were invited to like, share, comment, and just really big them up online. And then we also have an independent committee that reviews their profiles, because each nominee is submitted with a profile. And so they get to review the profiles and make their decision based on that.
Is this the first time that you're keeping something like this at the university?
This is the first time at the university. The university partnership is one that we're very much grateful for. Last year when we started, the response, while we appreciated it, was 3 schools that participated and 11 nominees while we tried to celebrate the young men. The response this year, it was quite overwhelming, young men and young women. We had 53 nominations submitted, and when we thought about collaborating, because Gifted is always seeking to find strategic partners in our community and even the wider region, and thinking of a strategic partner for this recognition ceremony, there would be no more fitting partnership than with the University of St. Martin. It forms a part of these students' trajectory, having them thinking higher education already, getting the University of St. Martin to access them and share information with them so that they can make informed decisions when they want to further their studies after high school. So the partnership with USM was a natural.
Now, do you get any response from some of the students' appreciation that what you all are doing for them?
Oh yes. From those from last year, as well as those who are nominated this year, some students weren't looking for the recognition. They've become accustomed also with their peers who are involved in negative activities getting their attention. So it's almost like if a kid is doing good, you're expected to do good. So we don't need to mention that you're doing good. You know, you're expected to do your homework, you're expected to give back, you're expected. But these young people go beyond what I would consider expectation, because we also live in a community, a society that expects our young people to be ungrateful and disrespectful. So the fact that we recognize them and are celebrating them and putting them up on social media, kind of making them our own local celebrities, they were really honored by it, and a number of them expressed it. And you will see them in their schools and their school management and support staff is just so proud of them and constantly bigging them up. I think it already made a big difference for them.
And who are the members that are on your foundation?
Our foundation is comprised of 8 wonderful people. Myself being a president, we also have a lot of education-oriented people. So I have my wife, Shermel Wilson, another teacher, Leandra Honore. We have Lissa Renee Wilson, who also works with the St. Martin Academy. Paul Wilson, our treasurer. Michael James, And we have Tamara James. I don't want to forget nobody. Yes. Oh, and Stacy Wilson Parkinson.
Life is a journey full of connections. You're in safe hands even when life starts too soon. You don't have to miss a single beat. When a bad hair day makes you sad, just sharing can bring you joy and more to come. They take the plunge, turn fear into faith, while you capture those beautiful moments. In the game of life, it's family that counts. They'll be there even when you lose. We all have our moments of reflection and hope. And when you feel you're losing everything in life, we're there because there's more to come. When life starts too soon, you don't have to miss a single beat. We're here to connect you and share life. Telcel, when you want more.
GEBE has been faithfully serving the communities of St. Martin, powering your home and our economy. Come rain or shine, our qualified team of professionals are working hard 24 hours a day to provide you and your family with safe, reliable electricity and water. We use the latest technologies and test our products daily to maintain the highest international standards. Our friendly staff is always there to assist you, whether in person, over the phone, or online. We are committed to constantly improving our products and services, making them more efficient, effective, and environmentally friendly to serve you better today and our next generation of clients tomorrow. GEBE, powering a brighter future.
Our friend Megawati is here with tips to save you energy. 1. Turn your airco temperature up. 2. Use a ceiling fan instead. 3. Buy energy-saving products. Save some green with NVGEBE.
Need a loan that's quick and easy. Island Finance. Up to 50,000 guineas really easy. Island Finance. For education, yes. A renovation, that's no problem. Yes, it's true. That's not all. They're quick and friendly too. Island Finance. Appliances, vacations, even fix your car. You can depend on Island Finance.
Killers are killing themselves, and when they slump to the ground, the blood clearly red off their faces. That's when and only then, and only then, we can clearly see now. They are our children. Die by bike. The boys them roll, rear up hard and bad, and they wheel backward on it, and they come again and feeling, and the sons them boy, them ruining the road, boy. What was that about again? Dollars run her stomach line like a cross. Wet work swear, tears are wrapped down her thighs, tight. Heeled slippers toss the Cinderella floor lightly. Clots of light coat and lace her long, lovely made facelessness to show the money like a currency of swords. Sagging times. It may be telling of the end times that the toilet is a photo shoot venue. My girls pose, strip poling, dress up their quarters, and my boys gun up and pants down their ass, tidal, and talking me in the streets. Wow. What am I to do with these children? To leave none behind on the Babylon fields, those ones that are so nowadays, hurtful and hurting, self-haters and hating the blackest self in each of the other, and before you know it, it will be baby mamas to the baby daddies that having babies again. Talk and read how my sons are marked. Profiles. Some masquerade as soldiers, masking pain. The lonely boys. How they're failing through the cracked vials of burials are openings to an uppealing sound, banging, a dirge, crypts and blood-burnt offerings, a lynch down bow to master hate yourself. I say a lynch down bow to master hate yourself. And the slave bullet is ordered to holler, and the slave bullet is ordered to holler. Rah! 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 This infant was murdered in the Middle Region one night. 4:30 of heritage and fruit. In the middle of the road that runs through Middle Region, in the middle of the road that runs through the middle of Middle Region lies a child in the middle of the Middle Region road. Where his child is the bread he breathes, who claims this outline of weeping blood in the name of the Father? Who claims this slaughtered lamb in the name of the Son? Where her child is the unending song of her soul, who claims this sinewed splinter of heart in the name of the mother? Who will be first to cast out or cure the ghostly madness raging into the village of far night? People come to see the place. People come to see the place in the middle. People come to see the place in the Middle Region, in the middle of the road, like a drive-by to sight of the scene and crossing themselves as if to say, there for the grace, but do not tarry here. Do not tarry. He's gone now. Barely a chance to cry and coo in the clankety-clank sandcastle of his wah-wah-boo-boo-nana world. His very bones pestled in the mortar of our memory. Our son, he done gone now. Wash from this road. Don't waylay here. Don't waylay here on this course that would not be his gristle tomb. Not here. Not here. His last breath is risen as blood-stained rinsed by rain, running down the middle of Middle Region, in the middle, Middle Region Road.
oh my, what an inventory list, and so unnecessary. But wait, your home contents are all insured by Be Sure. That means that you determine the amount you want to insure. No inventory list, no hassle.
Are you be sure? Be sure.
Bob, I can understand why you're parking so carefully. Of course, when you can get 80% discount on your Be Sure car insurance. But that's overdoing it, Bob.
Are you be sure? Be sure.
Yeah!
Here we go. This is freedom, this is life. Happiness is all I'm seeking. Carpe diem, I'm seizing every day, not just the weekend. Here's to all the good times that have come to last. Here's to living in the now.
When you can afford what you crave, life just gets so
So
good.
alive and I'm feeling good, so good, so good, so good. Hey, I'm gonna live my life, feeling good, so good, real good, so
KFC, so good for everyone.
These are the doors that never close. These are the hands that make a difference. These are the walls that could tell countless stories of helping and healing, of storms weathered, of change and growth, of a place where life begins, where hearts are mended, and where hope grows stronger. For more than a quarter of a century, the physicians, medical professionals, and staff of St. Martin Medical Center have combined advanced medical technology and compassionate care to bring a world of medicine to our friends, neighbors, and visitors to the island of St. Martin we all call home. As proud as we are of what we have accomplished, we believe there is still much work to do to continue a proud tradition of providing everyone in our community with the latest technology, the best medicine, and the most exceptional care. St. Martin Medical Center, celebrating 25 years of serving, caring, healing.
Yes, we need agriculture station. That is the problem. We have an agriculture station. You got nowhere for you to go to get information. Like some people can come by me, by Jocelyn. They can go by Butcher and ask a question. But for that information, then with generation come different type of virus coming, diseases. I mean, they got different information that you cannot get. Then coming together now, this type of panel discussion is for everybody to put the input. Because if you just stay quiet, nothing gonna happen. But if you start putting an input, we have a hope that people will get conscious again and start planting. Like now people doing backyard garden, planting in pots. And so, but we used to export. St. Martin, livestock, we used to have livestock. We used to have fish. All that things, what happened? Now you're getting difficult with the fish because you can go on the sea the way you want more. Because you got to have so much license, you must all type of permit, they make life difficult for the fisherman now. They used to just jump on the boat and go outside there. I mean, they got a lot of things we got to debate and discuss and see how we can get the right way to free up people them again, because it's all about freeing up people. Yes, that's why that day for sure Jocelyn is the one always talking about agroponic and hydroponic. I mean, for sure he will come on the topic. Because the way technology come now, we can say we live in the 16th and 17th and 80s. The technology, they got a lot of equipment and so you can use to make life more easier. Once we keep it natural and organically, knowing that Monsanto outside with the genetically modified food, we got to really watch out with what Monsanto, because a lot of seeds we get and slips we get from abroad is modified. I mean, some food you plant them and they didn't even got seed. They never got seed to continue. I mean, it's something they will always want to depend on them. And once you depend on them, yes. There's a company who promoting modified food, genetically modified, from America, and it's based all over the world now. Yes, I just was in Suriname by the 22nd Agriculture Trade Mission with United Nations, and I mean they have a big lab in the they making all type of things for you, banana trees, cassava, all type of things that you don't think. They're making them in lab and then plant them, and then when you eat that things, then the chemical and poison they put in it, when you eat it, it affects you. That's why we're getting a lot of people getting cancer, because all the cancer we're getting come from your food. And the only thing we can fight cancer with is with our food, because your food is your medicine. I mean, it's time for we to start getting conscious and teaching people even about the herbs, because enough people don't even know the herbs that they walk on every day. People getting sick from Zika, all type of things, and we got herbs around who can heal us. I mean, it's just to make people conscious again and to revive what they want us to forget, yeah?
Give my congratulations to our students that are leaving St. Martin's Vocational Training School. However, in my brief address tonight, I would first like to acknowledge the teachers of the St. Martin Vocational Training School, and especially the administrative staff. So I would like all of them to stand wherever you are. And I would like the audience to give them a round of applause.
But as trained at this field, I'm excited to be here because I remember how much it feels to be up here on this day. Congratulations to the class of 2016. And by the way, please give it up for all the teachers. One more time, please. I want to share with you a story about a director. A director who didn't have enough money at the time believed in the scenario he wrote. He went to the first producer and showed him the scenario. But the producer told him that he is not qualified to be a scenario writer or a director. The man didn't give up. This man went on to 5 different producers, and for some reason, they all said the same thing, that he's not qualified to be a director or scenario writer. Let's stop at this point. What would you have done if you were in those shoes of that young director? You might have said you are not lucky or that life is unfair, right? And this is exactly what that director did. He never did. The man decided to meet all producers until he got 50 rejections from 50 different producers. The people didn't just reject him, but they also tried to convince him that his case is hopeless and that he will never make it in life.
It's been said that behind every door, possibility awaits. How much possibility depends on which door you open first. Every day, we help our customers discover the possibilities in their lives. It all starts with a conversation. Scotiabank. Discover what's possible.
and gold. Magna cum laude. Rita Alexander Carty, cum laude. Claudia Daru, magna cum laude.